All right, so we've got about 30 minutes to the opening bell here. For those that are going to tune in for the morning show on YouTube, thank you guys for being here. Reminder as always, trading is risky and most beginner traders lose money, so make sure you take it slow. Viru is on the scans right now as it's squeezing up. I think traders are probably going to look at that as a short because you've got this big extension from 1450 up to 17, and it's not really a safe long up here. It's just a little too high up, but at least that's kind of how I look at it right now. Volume is increasing. Float is 64 million shares, so float's a little bit higher. QNRX, already got a couple trades on this one. In the green on it. High is 422. TLF, got a couple small trades on this one. High is 1026. Right now is on a little bit of a pullback. Above volume weighted average price, but can it hold? Watching for possible dips off of, well, maybe around 950, which is VWAP. So TLF is an uplist. Some traders were interested in it earlier. You had a nice kind of big pop, and then it pulled all the way back down, kind of coming back up a little bit. We'll see how well it holds up. Aside from being an uplist, I don't know if there's anything else super exciting. SIDU. Let's see. Reminder for those tuning in on YouTube, the YouTube broadcast is slightly delayed behind the ultra low latency broadcast that we run for Warrior Pro members. Added on SIDU there at 99. Watching for the squeeze up to 410. We've got some news on SIDU. SpaceX news. Watch for the ad at 405. Adding there on SIDU 410. Next ad is going to be 415 as this starts to accelerate. It's at 54% gain here. Let's see, holding 12,000 shares. High of this candle is 17. New order goes at 17. It's a limit order at 17. Watching it buy the dip. Added at 15 right there for the breakthrough 17. Now looking for the squeeze up to 425. Let's see if we get 425, 430. Holding 5,000 shares, up 592 on it. Watching for pullback and then a breakthrough 418. SIDU right now is our second leading gapper, up 53, 54%. Added at 412. Looking for the breakthrough 415 and 425. A little bit of a spread opening up there. We'll watch first 1 minute candle to make a new high. High is 417. Watching dips off 4. Let's see if this wants to break back through 411, 412. High of the current 1 minute candle, 412. Actively trading SIDU. There's 410. It's 49 on the ask. Holding 2,000 shares. There's 413, 412. Unwinding the position for $695 of profit. Watching for a dip off of 395. No fill at 394. Filled 80 shares at 394 for the dip trade. VWAP is 390. Made $8 on that trade. So small gains so far today. Sitting at 2,200 in my retirement account, up 1,100 in my main account. So 3,300 so far on the day. SIDU, we'll keep watching it. Nice job for traders that bought right there at about 78 or 80. I got in for the break of 4. Got up to 417, but didn't squeeze as much as I thought it might. So let's see. So SIDU, watching, new order for high is 407. Added back at 405 there for first 1 minute candle to make a new high. There's 409. Let's see if we can get through 412. Watching first 1 minute candle and a retest of 417. $412 seems sluggish. Holding 300 shares, already sized down a little bit. New order at 399. See if I can buy the dip. Up 51%. Just seems a little too slow right now. Out the rest of SIDU. So TLF stop would be 28. I'll buy 2,000 shares on that. It's about a 20-cent stop, which is pretty good off of support. High is 78 of that pivot, so I'll watch over 78. We'll see if we get a retest of $10 on TLF. Added at 78. There's 88. There's 1009. Taking some profit off the table. We've got a double top at 1026. New order 1025. High of this candle 1009. SIDU dip at 4. Watching for the retest of 405. Flat on SIDU. TLF made $5 on SIDU. Added on TLF there at 10. Now watching to see if we break through 1025, where I could add for the move up to 11. High of this candle is 1010 on TLF. New order goes at 1025. If we can break out of the flat top, then we're in pretty good shape. This is a 1 minute micro pullback here. This one's had the most range. SIDU, the range is smaller. So if we can break through 1026 on TLF, That's the spot that I'm most interested in for a move back up towards 1050 and 11. Pre-market high is 1550, so that shows us how much the stock has been able to move today. Nice on SIDU, back to 418. TLF added at 72 to buy the dip. Next add is over 10 for the breakthrough 1026. There's 90 on the ask. There's 94. Watching TLF here for the break back over 10. Added at 95. There's 10. Now can we get the break added there at 1006? I'm going to try to size up on this for the squeeze through 1026. No, had to go flat, and I'm down 450 on it, unfortunately. Watching off of 9 to buy a dip. Hit a high of 1005, but caught the top of that candle and it reversed. I thought right there we were going to break through 1026. So sitting only up 700 in my retirement and up 1100 in my main account. I think I was at 3000 before that trade, so that's a good chunk to give back. Still have about 15 minutes to the opening bell. SIDU, a little choppy there, up to 420, but then it dipped back down. So leading gapper this morning is SIDU, but not sure. It seems a little choppy. BIAF on the scans. Needs to get back over 760. Overall market, S&P, about flat versus the close. QNRX, yeah, up to 422 also, but then pulled back. TLF below VWAP. So I'm sitting with 700 in the retirement, 1100 in the main account, so about 1800 green on the day. I was getting close to my daily goal, but that rejection there of 10 and the drop down to 9 cost me some gains. So only about 12 minutes to the opening bell. I think this morning is just going to end up being a relatively slow day, but a small green day is good. And we'll see if anything starts to open up at the opening bell, but I think it might be a slow day. Right now, we don't have very obvious gappers. The ones that were obvious aren't holding up super well. So we'll probably take the $1,700, $1,800 of profit and be grateful for that, and then come back and do it again tomorrow. Today would be my 38th consecutive green day. If something starts to open up and look good, I'll trade that. But right now, not interested in overstaying my welcome. So that's my game plan right now, with about 10 minutes to the opening bell. Sitting tight, watching to see if something is obvious and clean. I've already given back half my gains on the morning, so I've got to be very, very careful here that I don't give back more. So that's where I'm at here with 10 minutes to the opening bell. For those tuning in on YouTube, I published latest podcast episode. So that is live today. You guys can check that out. And Warrior members reminder, if you'd like to submit broker statements, there's a link right here where you can submit broker statements to get your profitability badge. No, I didn't average down on that flush. I just bailed. I had already added a bit too much, so I didn't feel like I could afford to add more on that one. It just didn't really make sense if it was breaking down the way it was. So I just cut it loose, let it go. So only up 500 on TLF. I see some other people did quite well on it, but my first trade was smaller share size, made $1 a share, but only on 1,000 shares. That's $1,000. That was in my main account. And then all the second, third, fourth trades ended up net negative after that last loss. So sometimes you'll just be a little late, and unfortunately that'll mean the difference between being green and red on a stock. But green on the day, want to be grateful for that. I don't want to lose sight of that for sure. So yeah. All right. Well, with 8 minutes to the bell, I'm going to sit tight and look to see if anything else starts to open up once we kind of get through the first few minutes of the opening range. Reminder as always for those tuning in on YouTube, trading is risky and my results are not typical, so make sure you take it slow and practice in a simulator before you put real money on the line. There's no guarantee you'll make money trading, whether you trade with me or learn on your own, so take it slow.